The Ford Fiesta has been on the market for around 45 years, and the current generation has also been on the market for quite a while now, since 2017. So it's time for a facelift. This is the renewed Ford Fiesta, and in this video I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about this renewed Fiesta. I'm going to take you through the interior, the exterior, and we're going to take it for a drive. Yes, the new Ford Fiesta isn't really that new anymore. Like I said, it has been on the market for around 5 years now. So Ford decided to give it a facelift, and this is the result. This is the renewed Ford Fiesta. They changed some small things, some big things to the interior and also to the exterior. For instance, here on the exterior, they changed the bonnet. You get a new bonnet that is raised quite a few inches. It's a little bit higher up, which gives the car a little bit more stance. You also get a new grille, which is a little bit bigger, and the Ford logo has disappeared from the bonnet and is now located on the grille. You also get new headlights, and you get LED headlights as standard, which look a little bit more angrier than before. And you also can get these Matrix LED lights that I have here on this particular car. The Matrix LED lights can adapt to weather conditions and will change the light beam according to the surrounding traffic. The bumpers are of course also redesigned, and there are 7 new wheel designs to choose from. So you have quite a lot of options when it comes to wheels. Now of course there are again a lot of different variants that you can get. For instance, you can get the ST line, which looks very sporty, and you can also get this version. This is the active version, which is meant for people with an active lifestyle, but it basically means that you get a car with like a crossover look. For instance, you get these plastic cladding around the wheel arches here. Now if you want to have more than just looks but also the power output, then you have to go for the Ford Fiesta ST. Like always, that's the top model with 200 horsepower. So the front end design of this renewed Fiesta is basically completely new. You get new bumpers, new headlights, a new grille and a new bonnet. However, it is still much recognizable as a Ford Fiesta. The design at the back, however, is completely unchanged. However, you do get new tail lights. They have this black lining going all the way around the light units. And you can also get a smoked glass. That's what this version has. And the glass is a little bit dark at the side, making the car look a bit extra cool. So let's take a look at the luggage space, at the cargo space. Let's open the hatch. There's a button here just above the license plate. You almost got 300 liters of cargo space here, at 292 to be exact, which is plenty. It's not the most that you can get in this segment, but also definitely not the least amount that you can get. Now obviously you can fold down the rear seats. There are a couple of buttons on the seats and you can easily fold them down, and obviously that's also 2 tethering points here as well. There are also 2 new colors that you can choose from, and one of them you're seeing right now on this car. This color blue is called Endless Blue, but you can also go for a purple color called Beautiful Berry. Depending on the market, the Fiesta is available as a 3-door or as a 5-door, like this version. I always prefer the 5-door because it's way easier to get into the back or to put your kids in the back or luggage. Now the renewed Fiesta again has these automatic folding rubber door protectors on the doors. They flop around the edge when you open the door, and that can save you a lot of scratches on your door. And not just on your door, but also the door of the car that is parked next to you, obviously. So let's get into the car. I am 1.80 meters, so I'm not that tall, but definitely not a small guy. And I'm quite comfortable here actually. Of course, the seat is in the same seating position as how I would use it. And I still got, plenty of leg room left. I can put my feet under the seat, which is always nice. Now headroom, the situation is a little bit different. Like I said, I'm 180 and I am hitting the roof here. So if you're a bit longer, you're not going to be comfortable here. I do have to say, as you can see, this car has the panoramic roof options. So that does take a little bit of space away. If you want to have more headroom, you have to go without the panoramic sunroof. And you don't have to forget that cars like this in this segment aren't really meant to drive around like 5 adults. This is the place that is usually meant for kids. However, I'm, as an adult, still pretty comfortable here. Here on the inside of the renewed Ford Fiesta, you can also get a couple of new things. For example, a digital gauge cluster that I've got right here. It's a 12-inch screen, which looks quite big in such a small car, and also quite sharp. It's very nice to look at. You can use the buttons on the steering wheel to change the display, so you can obviously see your speed, but also other things. Here in the center you get an 8-inch infotainment screen that runs the Ford Sync 3 system. It's quite a fast system, but definitely not the fastest system out there, but still it is fast enough for daily use. All the physical buttons are still here, so you get physical buttons for the volume control, the audio controls, and also for the climate controls down here, which is really nice. So when you're driving, you don't have to fiddle around on the screen here to set the temperature. You can just use these buttons down here. So let's talk motor options. Depending on the market, you can get a power output from 75 horsepower up to 200 horsepower. Obviously, the 200 horsepower is the Ford Fiesta ST, which is one of the most fun cars that you can get. No matter what money you got, it is just one of the most fun cars out there. The car I'm driving right now has the 125 horsepower mild hybrid powertrain, which is actually plenty of power, 125 horsepower, because this is not, well, a very big and heavy car. So this is actually a pretty fun version to drive. You cannot drive fully electric with this mild hybrid powertrain. It does, however, have an electric motor that will, well, basically assist the normal gas engine. What Ford didn't change is the steering and the chassis setup, which is a good thing because that was already almost perfect. The Fiesta is one of the most fun cars to drive, especially if you like to do a bit of sporty driving, if you like to have fun behind the steering wheel. The Fiesta is still one of the most fun cars out there. It does mean you still get a pretty firm ride, even in this active version. I'm in Belgium right now, and no offense to the Belgians, but the roads are pretty terrible. So you can really, well, feel the bumps in the roads. However, I have to say, it will never get really uncomfortable, but it is something to keep in mind. So that's it for this video. If you liked it, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you want to see more videos like this in the future, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And then I'll see you in the next one.